this. And I'm really trusting BSR because they are the biggest company in Sweden on tuning. So, and I had it tuned before, and now I have lowered my tune back to original, and therefore everything should be like from stock. And that's the point. Because I want to have it from stock in winter, because I want to put less strain to the engine on the winter times. That's why. Now you get it. Alright guys, back to the subject at matter. Here we're sitting with the PPC3 BSR tuning system. And now we're going to open the box. Not Pandora's box, by the matter. By the box anyway. And what we have a quick start guide, snabb start guide in Swedish. Good to have sometimes. What does it say in the quick start? Let's check up. Turn on your battery charger on the car. Good point. Number 2, connect the PPC3 to the car's OBD port and follow the instructions. Okay, maybe that's what we ought to do as step number 2. Because we already connected our battery. So we're gonna see what we have in this package. My friends, let's take this up a notch. Here we go, BSR. And this ought to be the fanciest looking interface I've seen. Alright, so here is the BSR tuning system. Really cool. Yeah, looks cool. So if I show you how it looks on the backside, looks like this. Right? Very cool. Ferrari red, you may want to say. Okay, so that's the PPC3 tuning system. Let's see what we got more in the box here. Some amount of cables. And this is not an unboxing video, by the way, but it still becomes like that, kind of. Let's see what this is. This is a OBD2 cable, which you're gonna put in the jack. And this one looks like a HDMI port cable, which goes into this thing. And USB cable to USB, I don't know, micro USB or something. Hello again, guys. So what we have done here now, we have connected this HDMI port thing to the BSR PPC3 device, and we have connected the other part, which is called the OBD2, OBD2, to the port down below. And now we are going to see what does this interface tell us. So let me see if I can get a picture here. I need to darken my camera if that's possible. Here we go. So it says identify car or PPC information. So we want to use these buttons here to navigate. Come on. There we go. So what we want to do is identify car or PPC information. I'm going to identify my car. Okay, so I haven't my ignition on. So let's do that. Here we go. Okay, key is in correct position. Press enter to continue. There's the enter button, thank you. Okay, so you can tune your car with stage 1. I have do that already. And you can return to original, återgå till original in Swedish. And you have also PPC information. So what I'm gonna do is probably return to original, but what I would like to also do is go to the main menu here. Can I do that? Why can I not go backward? Let's return to original. I hope the car is ready for this. You can see my hood is open here, but it shouldn't really be a problem because we really have to have the charger on while we're doing this, because they want to make sure nothing will screw up the returning, but when it's returning to original. While it's doing it, let nobody come in touch with your controls on the car, or let nobody, open a door, whatever. They don't like that. You want to make sure nothing is touched, just for your own good. Let's see. I'm gonna start the process of detuning my car. Return to original. So I'm gonna do it right now. Make sure I have nothing, no problems, no doors open or anything on, there. And obviously the engine light is turned on because I've opened the hood, I think. something like that. So probably should be safe to return to original now, I hope. So let's try that. 3, 2, 1, go. PPC will now program your car. Turn the ignition. We're not disconnecting the charger, so that should be fine. It gets constant, power. And my battery was at 12.2 volts just before I checked it up. So just so you know, it wasn't at a complete bottom. So we shouldn't have any problem with the power. So what has happened is the programming went 100% okay, I think. I hope so. So it has now programmed the car back to original Volkswagen tune. It says here in Swedish: var vänlig, stäng av tändningen så att PPC kan avsluta programmeringen. Tryck på enter för att fortsätta. So it says return to original is the headline. So be kind to turn off the ignition so that PPC may quit the programming or finish the programming. Press enter to continue. So we're just going to shut off the ignition. Let me see. Here's the ignition. And I want to point out that when PPC3 is reprogramming your car's ECU, which is what it is doing, it will show you a bunch of the fail messages, error messages, and that is normal when it does that. Both when you're taking it back to stock and when you're actually tuning it higher. So that's normal. And so right now I'm getting this. What happened was it's blinked and flashed and tons of things happening. But it stopped like that, and the only error message I have right now seemed to be this one here. It actually said my gearbox had a failure in it also now, so I'm really hoping it is fixing this. And I'm really trusting BSR because they are the biggest company in Sweden on tuning. So, and I had it tuned before, and now I have lowered my tune back to original, and therefore everything should be like from stock. And that's the point. Because I want to have it from stock in winter, because I want to put less strain to the engine on the winter times. That's why. Now you get it. Alright. It says now press enter to continue. Turn off the ignition, then press enter. So that's what we're gonna do. Here we go. Okay, be kind to turn off the ignition again. Press enter to continue. So let's turn on the ignition and see what messages we get on this. And then it says hit enter to continue, and we do that. Okay. Shut off the ignition and take off your keys again. But I don't have any error messages right now. Now you can see the error message that was right here is gone now. Thank you, BSR. So see here, I'm going to now shut off my ignition. Do as they tell me. And it blinks. That's the oil service, I think, or something. I don't know. Okay, so stäng av tändningen och ta ut eventuell nyckel. Okay, but I don't have any keys. Okay. I'm pushing enter. Okay, so it says now your car is reprogrammed. Be kind and disconnect the PPC3 from your car. Always synchronize your PPC after you have programmed your car. Okay, I understand what that is about. It means that I have to connect my computer. I have a computer here as well, and I'm gonna synchronize this. I think that's mostly because BSR wants to know when there's been changes to the car. Mainly because they want to know if you made changes, if you detune it or whatever. So if you have any problem, they know if it's tuned or detuned or something like that. I think that's why. Okay. Alright, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this sexy steering wheel, huh? Yeah, alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to synchronize this and send the information to BSR, I suppose, for their own best. So we have a computer connected with the PPC3 syncing software installed. which is pretty easy to install like everything when it comes to apps. You are connected through USB, ordinary, USB-A port. This is, I haven't done this before. I have tuned my car, but I have never returned to original, but I guess it's basically, I think it's actually even more simple to return to original because it went much faster. The first time I tuned this car with a stage 1 tune that I have, it was very easy. I mean, it was easy because, you know, but it took 15 to 20 minutes to do it. So that process takes 15 to 20 minutes. Taking it back to original, however, is much quicker. I don't know why, but I guess now they have all the information they need. So now we'll synchronize it. Click the button. Thank you, boy. Let's see what happens. But right now I think we're fine with the car because the car has been... Whoops, now it shut off my power. I think it's sucking too much power here. I don't know. Okay, so I should probably... I don't know if... It's probably the tune doing something to the car, I don't know. Oops, maybe I shouldn't have the lights on. I don't know. Because... Oh, okay. So I'm a little scared. Oh, of course, yeah, it's the VW, it's actually turning off the light to save the battery, I guess. Alright, so let's see here. Thank you for synchronizing after completing an operation with your PPC3 unit. By doing this, BSR has got the opportunity to provide you better support. And as you can see, I was right. I was exactly right. This is just to let BSR know if someone is tuning or detuning, if the car's tuned or detuned, yeah. And they want to know that because if there's a failure, they can complain you and say, well, your warranty is not valid anymore. So they can earn money, you know what I mean? But anyway, this is how you sync your thing to the BSR. And yeah, so if you do have warranty, and the other thing I want to say, BSR, they give you warranty. No other tuner gives you warranty, what I've heard. Maybe they are APR starts doing it now, but BSR has been doing that for years and years. So that's cool. And they don't only give you, they give you warranty on the machine parts and whatever they call it. Yeah, I don't want to get into that, but yeah, no, they're good. They're good in that sense for a little bit of a while, and then you lose your warranty, then it doesn't matter anymore. So yeah, we're done with the syncing, and we have now returned our car to the original VW form, and we don't have any single error code on the back there, you know what I mean? So that, you know, this system is pretty solid, and it's, you know, world famous. I mean, they even have BSR offices in Japan. What is that telling you? You know, Japanese people, they're freaking picky. So yeah. Alright, that's that, and we're done.